Honored to be with you tonight, Matt. Those generous words. I want to thank my good friend Matt Makoviak and the Travis County Republican Party for hosting us, and of course County Line Barbecue for serving up some of Texas's best brisket and ribs. What a night this is. I'm so happy to share this moment with my wife, Sandy, my wife of 40 years, and our daughter, Haley, who's here with us tonight. Sandy's been there through all those races, starting as a district judge back in 1984. And I still remember she asked me after that first race, said, "Did you know before you asked me to marry you that you were going to run for political office?" I was a little worried to say yes for what it might mean. But I want to thank all of my supporters across Texas for nominating me to be your United States Senate candidate for the Republican Party in 2020. We have put together an incredible grassroots machine to help propel us to victory, not just tonight, but in November 2020. As Matt said, we are united as one party, and we go into the general election stronger than we have ever been before. The stage is now set for a referendum of our lifetimes, the referendum of our lifetimes. Will Texans abandon the principles that have made our state the envy of the nation in order to live under the stranglehold of socialism? Or will Texans do what we've always done, choose freedom, prosperity, and the power of self-determination? Now, with those choices before us, it seems to me that this election is not just a race between political parties, but rather a race for who we are as a state and who we are as a nation. I'm so honored to serve in the Senate seat that was first held by the great Sam Houston. Sam Houston, who, mind you, actually knew a thing or two about revolutions. He could teach Bernie a thing or two. Sam Houston knew what was good for Texas was good for America, and I think that's still true today. Texans are entrepreneurs. Texans are cowboys, wildcatters, and astronauts. Texans are also working parents, students, teachers, and immigrants. And whatever hat we wear, we often find that despite our differences, we are united by core values: faith, family, and freedom. These are not just the tenets that have made Texas successful. These are the tenets that have made America successful. And these are the tenets that have guided me as I've served as your United States Senator. It's been a great privilege to represent 29 million Texans in the United States Senate. In the process, I've fought hard for you to help Texans rebuild after the devastating hurricane known as Harvey. We passed important trade deals like the USMCA, the successor to NAFTA, the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement that helps support about 13 million American jobs, and ensuring conservative constitutional judges that uphold our justice system. Senator Cruz and I have recommended, and the President has nominated, 21 Texas federal judges, and we're just about full and have no more vacancies. But if there is another vacancy, we'll be sure and fill that promptly. But thanks to your vote here tonight, I get to keep fighting on your behalf. As we move on to the general election, we will cede no vote in any region of our state. Like I've done in the Senate, I'll reach across the aisle, welcoming Texans caught in the Democrat Party's civil war and repelled by socialism. We'll ask them to join our efforts, and I bet many of them will. And we're going to work to continue to unite Republicans and to make sure that we win from the White House to the courthouse. And that, of course, starts with the election of Donald J. Trump as the next president of the United States. We are making our choice tonight, and we choose Texas. And we're going to keep fighting for her. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Let's keep up this momentum, and let's win in November. May God continue to bless all of you, and may God continue to bless the great state of Texas and the United States of America. Thank you and good night.